Hi. How's everyone doing today? Hi, Diane. Thanks for the hearts and flowers. You're the best Valentine ever. Real breathing. Is your tailbone breathing? Olive Fife. I love life as you love life. I honor your deepest creation in this life. And I encourage you to love yourself and be yourself for the highest good. So, are you breathing? Is your heart beating? Isn't that a freaking miracle? You are alive. Do you love that? Do you love that you're alive? Can you feel that miracle that you are? Oh, don't mind me. My hair really needs a good washing and conditioner. You guys, today is August 17th, 2022. What is it that you've been putting off that you really want to do? You might not want to do it, but when you finish it, you're going to feel so good about it. You know, like washing the dishes. You're going to be like, I had to do that and it's finally done. And I feel more complete, more filled up, more accomplished. Well, hopefully, just doing this class will help to give you the energy to just rock on with all of your accomplishments. And I think the first thing to recognize is how much you've accomplished right here, right now, today. What have you done today that you didn't do yesterday? You woke up, it was a new day. You had something to eat. Maybe it was healthy, maybe it wasn't. You took some deep breaths. Some people never take deep breaths. Let's do it right now. Couple more. One more. Maybe you talked to someone new today. Maybe you, I don't know, saw the sun shining, had a little dream, had a little dream come true. Can we get a sigh? Can we get a moan as we breathe in? Can we emote? Can we move that energy with a sound? Welcome to Qigong. Welcome to Aviva Sings Out. We are raw. We are real. Take everything with a grain of salt. Do it at your own risk because you just might feel so happy that you don't want to come back down to the mundane, to the constant worrying, to the constant being afraid. Because you're high up on the mountain. You don't need to be afraid of what's going on below you because you're above it, right? Do you feel cozy where you are? Do you need to set your environment? Do you need to make your space? Do you need to make boundaries? Do you need to tell your friends, your loved ones, hey, I'm doing Qigong for the next hour and a half. Leave me alone. Or rather, you want to do it with me? And if not, please respect that I cannot take any phone calls or texts or emails or conversation during this time because this is my time to focus on me and my recovery from whatever it is, even if it's my one cup of coffee today. So, speaking of recovery, the theme of today, let's pay attention to our breath. Let's pay attention to our heartbeats. post-COVID care. Lullabies, a lot of you, and this, it can mean a couple of different things. It really does mean, different symptoms that you still have after you've had it and addressing that. But it could also mean like just post-pandemic, like post-traumatic stress, like dealing with that. But today's class, we are going to focus on some of the biggest complaints that people have after they have COVID. And we're just going to address those areas and tonify those organs that are often targeted, like the lungs. Some people say that they still have a little cough that hasn't gone away, which could be lung issue. And it could also be postnasal drip issue, which we addressed last week, hardcore. Also, people talk about headaches, and they talk about like the connection between the neck and the head, which we're going to work with today. Oh, one of my favorite places to massage. So I'm going to state that intention one more time, loud and clear, and then I welcome you all to state your intentions for class today, what you might want to do. So my name is Aviva, and my intention is to be here for all of you today and to address some post-COVID symptoms and what Qigong moves might help with that, as well as the post-COVID stress. So what are your intentions today, beautiful, beautiful people? And while you think about your intentions, I am going to get some flying penguin lullabies going over here. So we've got our 432 hertz relief going on. And do remember, I have several videos on my channel, like relax to this, and where I just stream my lullabies over and over again. So if you want to listen to them for an hour and you don't have them downloaded, and you just want to listen for free, then feel free to go onto one of those YouTube videos. And you know what? While I'm waiting for your intentions, I'll find one of them and I'll post it. Yes, to de-stress. Here you go. And I'll even add it to this description, so it's automatically in our Qigong videos. And this one has the light show, which is pretty awesome. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. All right, what are your intentions? Larry's intention is to de-stress today. Any other intentions? And feel free to keep those intentions rolling in even throughout class. All right, so let's breathe in our intentions. Release anything in the way. Breathe in our intentions. Release resistance. Breathe in your intentions. And release. Breathe in your intentions. Release anything you don't need. And breathe in your intentions. And release resistance. Breathe in your intentions. and release the tension. If you've released the tension, is it an extension? That doesn't make any sense. Then it's an extension of the tension, being an extension. So if you take the tension in, that makes it an intention. This is so confusing. I'm taking my socks off. All right, we're going to start with our third eye mudra. All the fingertips together. Connect with that third eye. Why? Why connect with the third eye? Because your intuition. It's very important. Sometimes we can't see with just our two eyes. Sometimes we really need that third eye to see. I think that's something that the third eye helps with when you think with that third eye, when you see with the third eye. What you're doing is you are looking at yourself through the eyes of love instead of through the eyes of ego. So we're going to put all the fingertips together. You know, before we do it, we'll do the cross eye, third eye exercise, where we bring these two fingers up side by side, and then we cross the eyes until we see a third finger in the middle. And that creates a connection to your third eye. It creates a connection to seeing something that isn't there and creating something that isn't there. We'll do that 3 more times. Look, release. Look, release. One more time. Good. Okay. All the fingertips together, connecting with that third eye. Let's just hum a little bit. I know this is the throat chakra mudra, but we're gonna go hum. That's okay, Jabring. We're doing the intuition mudra, and we are saying the mantra, well, the seed sound, which is kashum. Kashum. You can always share the intention anytime throughout class. It's never too late. Kisham. Kisham. Kesham, 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 Kesham. Kesham, Kesham, job, y'all. We're going to do a simple tapping head massage now. Jabri's intention is to be here with you today, and he's relaxing now. He'd like some intention to his legs and feet today. I think you mean attention, A-T-T-E-N. And he's used his magic gel. So if you guys don't know what magic gel is, it is this incredible stuff that is linked below. It's with a company called Asia. And I might have one left that I can sell at Golden Drops this Saturday, which, by the way, is my birthday power show. So come and show me some birthday love if you want. And anyway, I'll show you the magic gel here in a minute. I used it on my poison ivy here that I got because I wasn't wearing long sleeves and my gloves ended there. And that it's been just a week. It popped out on Monday, so it's already gone, which is pretty good. Tap, tap that brain. Open up that forehead. We got 4 heads. Did you know? Wow, this feels so good. I don't want to stop doing my forehead, but go anywhere over your head, like the whole skull is good. So this back area, the upper back until the head is like the bridge. It's like a really good area to do the tapping. Okay, see, we are naked with our hearts. No egos, we are spirit. That's the meaning of naked Qigong. I explain it in the naked Qigong video. And, you know, people might be naked out there. I think it's healthy to be naked. I'm not saying to be dirty. I'm just saying, you know, the nudist concept is about not having stress on the body, not having the stress of clothing, not having the toxins of clothing, and not having the stress of ego, of having to look a certain way. And that's what this class is about. It's very free-spirited, very much about not worrying about what you look like, not trying to look cool, just being real, just being naked. Not being like, look at me, but let's just all be real, you know? The Qigong energy is about de-stressing from expectations and greed. And when you're greedy for love and when you're greedy for fame, then it can create a lot of vibrations in the body that are harmful and stressful. And it can take away from the loving and healing vibrations that you have. I'm really sorry. I wish I could be naked, see, but I would get punished by YouTube. It's not allowed, so I don't know why you would expect there actually to be nudity because this is YouTube. They don't allow nudity on YouTube. Um, all right, so after you've done a lot of tapping on the skull, do some massaging. Now, if you do actually have a headache, then you might not be able to stand the tapping. So you might not even be able to stand the massaging, but just do what you can. And you don't have to. You can also just hold your head with some chi. But we're basically doing like a full skull, like just giving our whole skull some love right now. Oh, I feel so good. But yeah, I hope you try some of these moves, see, and like it helps you. It helps your energy level or your stress level. Mm, wonderful head massage. Get into it. Remove the layers of stress on your skull till it's nude with life energy. Mm. And then rub around the ears. Okay, so now for my favorite points, they're called occipital points. They're right at the base of the back of the skull. And if you slide your fingers on either side of your neck and then they land on the head, that's pretty much the occipital points. And you're basically just going to do little circles. You're going to rub those points. Uh-huh. And if you want, it might be easier just do one at a time. So let's just do the right side. Oh, it opens up my breath. By the way, I keep thinking about teaching a belly dance class, um, but I'm going to have to charge for it because I would be demonetized because I'd be using other people's music. So if you're interested, let me know and we'll set it up on Zoom. So I have a Patreon, see, and I have BitChute and I have Rumble, and belly dance will probably be Zoom. Okay, keep on doing that right side. Mine is like about to release. Whoo! My goodness. All right, other side. Left side, occipital point. Here we go. Where the neck meets the skull. Oh, that feels so blissful, doesn't it? So euphoric. Wow. That just about made me pass out in a good way. So relaxing. I'll feel any relief from that? And you know, I have to look this up for sure, but I'm pretty sure all the acupressure that we do is also very healing for our connective tissue. Our connective tissue gets dry and sticky when it's just not in good health. And I feel like doing massage and acupressure really helps that connective tissue to stay supple and moving. Like good rubber. Okay, so now we're going to do the 2 points next to the nostrils. We did this with post-nasal drip. And you'll notice that there might be a lot of tension there if you just had a lot of sugar. So soda, but just gently let your fingers kind of sink next to either nostril. You might feel a rush of heat or cold, and that's totally normal. All chi feelings. You feel it opening? Very good, very good. And we're going to do the cleansing of the lymph on the neck. Open the right hand into a V, bring it around the left neck, slide down till you swallow, and rub that shoulder. 2 more times. And 1 more. And the other side. Two more times. Something fell. I'm going to go check on that. Hold on a second. I think it was just my neighbors. Okay. So we've done neck stuff, but the other thing, like we can always do for the brain, is the humming, the singing, the mantras. Let's just hold the back of our heads. Just kind of like gently hold those the heads, and just kind of like say to your brain with your thoughts, I love you, brain. And smile on your brain. This is a very soothing thing to just rub gently the back of your head, almost like you're holding it. Say, I love you, brain, and the brain smiles back at you. Feel your brain smiling on you as you're just gently holding the back of your head. With either hand. Very soothing. Just giving yourself this support. Just reminding yourself that you have your back. Just holding your head. Nice and easy. You can play with your hair in that area. Smile on your brain. Feel your brain smiling back at you. Just holding that back of the head. Good. Okay, now we're going to focus on the rib area. Some people have had damage even to ribs from coughing so hard. So we're just going to gently rake, is what I call it, with the fingers. We're just going to rake across the upper ribs for a moment. If it starts to turn a little red, that's that connective tissue being pinched and healed. It's like it almost feels like pinching when your connective tissue has kind of gotten shrivelly. But when you spread it out, it helps that connective tissue kind of lubricate and heal. And if there's redness, it just means like this is a really good thing for you to do. You might want to consider doing it every other day or at least once a week, maybe even every day, because you have a little bit of recovery to do there. And you might not have had COVID, but if you've ever even had the flu or this is good recovery just for daily stress too. I'm just going to go deeper with the thumbs now. Rib by rib. Holding points when you get to them. Very good. Okay, so now we're going to do something really weird. We're going to bring our hand up and we're going to massage the underarm. Okay? So we're going to start just at the bottom here where it kind of connects with the ribs. So that's a really important spot. Do you feel that? Do you feel the tension there? That's where the lymph is being accessed, the garbage dump. Like basically your lymph node, which is under your arm, is like the big garbage dump. So if you go like right at the bottom of it by the ribs and it's tense, that's because it's like there's a bunch of garbage that was headed to the garbage dump and it got stuck in traffic and you need to help move it along because you don't want garbage that's supposed to be in the dump to be in other parts of the body because that's what causes disease. So you want to gently glide it up towards that lymph node. Ow! All right, 5 more times. Wow, that is intense. Okay. Now we're going to do the same thing from above. Not too hard though, because there's like awkward muscle things going on there. Nice and gentle. And then just hold a point at the very bottom of the underarm. just acupressure point, just nice and gently. Hold that for 20 seconds. And now we're going to place the whole hand on the underarm and squeeze, activating that lymph node. Squeeze and release. A few more times. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release, squeeze. One more time. Get the emotions out that might be stuck there. Very good, my friends. Hydrate. You've got some toxins moving around. Do you feel a little energy lift? Do you feel like you just got rid of some kind of mucogens? Mucogen aliens? All right, other side. Tickle, tickle, tickle. This will help relieve ticklishness too. Okay, so we're going to start by doing the upward motion from the ribs to the underarm. Nice and slow. Just going up the side of the ribs. 2. And stay, not going to the center. Like, you don't want to press in the center of your underarm. That's kind of like a weak spot. You want to be on the border of it. So you just kind of gently. Oh my God, that's so intense. Glide the finger up. It's probably even more intense if you wear a bra. I don't wear bras. I think they cause way too much constriction in your lymph, especially underwires. I wonder how much clothing is related to the kind of diseases people get. Like they say women are more prone to certain things, but maybe it's because of the clothing that they wear, not because they're a woman. Or maybe high heels cause certain issues. You can do a study with transgenders and see if they are now in the statistic of woman issues. Whew. And vice versa. One more time. Oh, okay, now from the top. Mm. Music, stop. We need more music. Good. I wonder if this one is going to play ads or not. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we got an ad. Let me see. All right. I should have gotten rid of the videos now. I mean, did I say the advertisements now from this video, except the very first one. Oh, here we go. Enter the threshold to the 4th spatial zone. All right, you guys hear that? All right. All right, so we've done really good. Now we're going to just do the lower ribs. We're going to do the raking like we did up here. And of course, guys, you can go past the chest too, but it's a little bit harder to do that as a woman. But as a woman, you can just do the areas. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Like in between your breasts, that is good to just kind of press that sternum right there and like feel the fingers start to spread, spread it out. So it's like my right fingers are pressing towards my right, my left are pressing towards the left. And I'm just pressing that. And that's really going to be opening up those lungs. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Oh, yeah, baby. And we're going to go back up. We'll do that area a couple times before we do the lower ribs. Do you feel that tension there? Do you feel the tension with the acupressure points? That's all toxins that are built up in that lung area that you need to get rid of. Just massage is an incredible healer. The ancient knowledge of medicine included massage, diet, and all kinds of other things. And that was basically eradicated from our textbooks because of lobbyists. We need to get that back in there. It's common sense that diet affects your health. Come on, people. If you were a car and you filled your car with water instead of fuel, unless it was a steam car, and the car breaks down, are you going to blame the car? Or are you going to blame the water? See, it makes no sense that doctors aren't asking their patients more about what they eat and aren't recognizing that, eating sugar fucks you up. Go up and down a couple more times. And this area is also really good, obviously, for heart issues to open this up, because when we start to have heart issues emotionally, this is the area that starts caving in. So just getting in here and opening it up is so freeing for any kind of heart pain you might be feeling, like loss of a loved one, either grieving their death or grieving a breakup, like getting stabbed in the back, getting cheated on. This area right here in your heart, opening that up is so healing for all of that. Thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate you. It means a lot to me. Oh, wow. We can just do this for an hour, can't we? It's already 2:30. It's already been an hour. Well, 15 minutes. I was a few minutes late. Man. Feels good to open up that breathing, doesn't it? All right, so now under the rib cage, we're just gonna do that. And so like we're not going down the belly. See, the belly, you can feel the bottom of the ribs and then the belly starts. We're not gonna like rake the belly with it. We're just gonna go to the sides where the ribs are. And we're gonna go all the way down. That tickles me, to the bottom rib. One of the reasons why we have tickle spots is because we have tension there. It's because we have something trapped there, either an emotion or a physical tension. So the more you get massage, the easier it will be for you to not be ticklish and win a tickle contest. The more relaxed you are. Well, it only started a few minutes late, and Wednesdays I actually teach another class right after this, so I might even actually have to end it a little bit early because I gotta get ready for the next class. And I eventually might start teaching Wednesday's class at 12:30 instead of 1:30. I do love the 1:30 time in so many ways. Like I love it being like after lunch. But this girl is getting a little busier. So we got to make room for other things. Yeah, just run your fingers between those ribs nice and gently. All the way down. All right, so now I'm just going to run across the back of the ribs, nice and easy. You're going to rake from the spine, from either side of the spine, all the way around to the front. Sounds good, little bro. So yeah, that is a really good one. Bringing your hands on either side of the spine. You can go all the way down to the tailbone and then all the way up to however high you can reach, which is not that much for me, like maybe like right in the back of the belly button. So I do like 3 positions basically. And the more heat you feel or different chi feelings, the more you know you are really releasing something good. Congratulations. You're doing so good. And thank you again for being here. I'm just going to do a couple more. This is so intense. Okay, good. We're going to get out of our chairs now. So take your time, wiggle your way out of it. Prepare yourself. And we're going to stand. And I'm going to move my chair. Ow! I just stepped on a plug. What are you doing there? That was a surprise. Just appeared out of nowhere. So the other thing me and a lot of other people are post-COVID dealing with is grief. I'm still in the shock phase from people dying, and not being able to go to the funerals or not even having funerals yet. It's just a crazy time to be living. It's like a war, as I say. So now we're going to link the thumbs together to do this exercise. It's a great lung exercise. Now, in Chinese medical theory, some of you might not know the theory if this is your first time, but every organ has a pair, like a yin-yang pair, like a little partnership, little marriage, and they work together on very similar meridian lines. So whenever we work with the lung meridian, we're also working with, does anyone know? I'm going to get more to drink as you guys look up or try to remember the answer. What is the pair for the lungs? I'll give you a hint. The lungs are the yin organ. So which is the yang organ? No answers yet. All right, it is the large intestine. So some of you guys might know people who have told you that massaging this area is really good for headaches. And this is the lung large intestine point. There's one acupressure point that's here for the lungs and the large intestine. So we'll just give that a little rub before we get into the big stretch. The final stretch here. It's not the final one. We'll do some more. And you can even like squeeze a little bit up the whole thumb. Give the thumb a little squeeze. It's just so cool, the whole Chinese puzzle piecing. It's like if you have different pains in different parts in your body, it could actually symbolize or indicate that the organ has an issue. And it's sending that vibration all the way up the meridian to all the different parts of the body that where the meridian lives. And it's saying, help me get this toxin out of my meridian. Make my meridian feel better. Make me feel better. All right, so we link these thumbs together, and basically what we're doing when we do that behind us, is we're basically kind of touching those two acupressure points when we do that. So I like to even kind of like push it in a little bit of a way together. I feel that activation. And then what you're going to do is like make a nice wide stance and bend over completely. It's really hard for me to do it in this small space. I will get my studio together too. And your donations are helping so much. Thank you. Okay, so we're bending over like that, see? And I want you to breathe 3 times, nice and deep. You're going to breathe in deeply. Expand the breath to every cell of the body and slowly let the breath out. Let it out every cell. 2 more times. Good. Now, if you have dizziness when you bend over, don't do it. Like if you have issues with blood pressure. But if you don't have blood pressure issues and you just kind of feel a little lightheaded, what you can do is put the tongue on the roof of your mouth towards the back when you bend over, because that connects your yin and your yang channels, which is why some say babies suck their thumbs, because they're trying to feel that connection again. But you can feel that connection by just sticking your tongue up there, and it creates a circle. Okay, so now we're going to do more stretches, and we'll go back into that stretch in a minute. But we're going to stretch the meridian out in another way. And that's by opening up the arms into a V, bringing one foot out. I wish you could see the bottom of me. Sorry. And then bring it in with a sound. Now, when you do that, this leg that's standing, not the lifted leg, and you're just kind of lifting that leg up to the side like that. You can go on your tippy toes for a deeper stretch. Bring it in, back and forth. Okay, good job, everyone. We're going to go into that stretch again. Nice and easy. Don't bend all the way over if you have blood pressure issues. All right, link the thumbs and bend over. 3 nice deep breaths. Good. Come up nice and slowly, not as quickly as I did. All right, shake it out. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, so that was like intense leg stuff. So we're just gonna do the leg part of the Qigong. We're gonna bring our feet shoulder width apart, let the arms hang, hands face backwards, underarms are open. You're gonna lift that left heel up, bending both knees. You're gonna rotate that left knee towards the right. Just nice and easy. And the other direction. How you feeling? Bring that heel down, reach the other right heel. And bring the knee to the left. Yeah, I teach private classes, Jabri. I don't quite make money teaching these free classes yet, so I have to definitely be teaching private classes as well to pay my bills. So I am available for private Zoom classes in Qigong and all that stuff. And the other direction. And knees together, thighs together. Bend the knees and gently rotate to the left. And the other direction. Okay, now like a tree in the wind, you're just going to rock back and forth with the feet. So being grounded is another very helpful thing post-COVID. Walking in the earth, getting those free radicals out of you, those antioxidants really help with that as well. But also that electric charge of the universe. And I am suspicious that chemistry that you have with someone, like when you hug them and you feel that chemistry and you feel the grounding, like that amazing hug we had, Jeffrey, when we first met doing drumming together, like that electricity is just as healing as the ground outside and as antioxidants. So 15 hugs a day. Get that nutrition, people. We need that contact. And so I'm just, I respect everyone's boundaries. Believe me, I am sometimes never in the mood to hug. And that's okay, you know, and I don't want to hurt people's feelings, but I'm sometimes just, I don't want to hug. But I so appreciate huggers because I know that we've been afraid to be close to each other because of COVID, but hugs are so healing. Good day, Australia. Thanks for dropping by, Stephen. So what we're doing now is we're just bringing all the weight to one foot and then all the weight to the other. I don't think we can survive without hugs unless we do Qigong. Qigong, I feel, is very similar to the energy we get from hugging, and it's also very similar to the energy we get from grounding in the earth. But a human connection, human chemistry, sexual chemistry, creative chemistry, that feeds us more than people talk about. That gives us life energy because it just grounds us. It takes away stress, and it's so needed for human thrival. Not human survival, but human thrival. We deserve to be thriving. We deserve to be flying. We're capable of so much, and we're limited by our lack of communication and our lack of contact. And I think it's really important to look at your day-to-day life and think and analyze, what is my structure doing that could be limiting my ability to contact with people, that could be limiting my ability to really go deep into this human connection? Like, is there a structure that society sets up that separates us more than connects us? And how can I, as an artist, how can I, as an individual, create that connection, that synapse, like a neuron in the brain that isn't synapsing because a, a barrier has been put there? And who put it there? And how can I remove it? And is it all in my head? Hi, Amand. Yes, birthday weekend. I hope I get to celebrate with you. Back and forth, feeling your grounding. Mm. All right, so continuing this theme of post-COVID healing, we are going to activate the life energy with this next move, which is from the muscle tendon change form. We're going to bring our feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to hold an invisible ball. This is like our life energy. This is like cooking a really good thing on the grill. And so we're going to bring it right below our belly button, which is basically what some people say is our fuel tank area, which makes sense. It's like where things are being brewed, where your blood is being made, your spleen. Your spleen is right here under the left side of the rib cage. Your liver is right here under the right side. And so together they're working to detoxify and create really good blood for you with the stomach that is digesting the food, right? Lower dantian area, sea of blood. So we're going to hold that ball right there, and we're going to wiggle it up, an imaginary tube. Okay, and as you do this, this is kind of like the icing on the cake here towards the end of class. You can feel all the progress that you made in your long rib area, and you can feel how much more open and inviting that is to this life energy as you bring it up above your head, and then just reach, reach, reach. Yes! Yeah! You feel that release? I felt it. Okay, that was amazing. Before we do 2 more of those, I am going to put my Cash App here. If you are inspired to send me class or birthday money, I am very excited to receive it. And I am very grateful for all of you for being here today and sharing in this chi energy. So I already feel abundant in that energy, which is more real than any money can be on a energetic plane that we're all creating. So let's do this again. Feet shoulder width apart, bending the knees, holding this energy bubble right below the belly button near your spleen and liver and stomach, and then bringing it up. Feeling that suppleness of your ribs, the more open they are from earlier class. I'm bringing this up over your head, and then push nice and easy. Good. Excellent. I'm going to take a sip of coffee before we do the last one. Got my Four Sigmatic coffee here. They should sponsor me. Mushroom sugar lion's mane heaven. All right, here we go. Last one. Feet shoulder width apart. Make sure they're in a good spot. And come up. Reach. Reach. Good. Excellent, excellent. Okay, so now we're going to do some really awesome points here to end class. We're going to do our nice hot point right there, which is like a trigger point where so many muscles meet, where basically, you know, the shoulders tend to collapse. Like, instead of being like, I'm alive. So we're going to go in that area and we're going to push them back like that. Just start with the left side. Oh, that feels so good. Oh my God. Here's the cherry on top, y'all. How good does that feel? Last one. I know, I want to do more. Okay, fine, we'll do two more. Good. And now we're going to do the other side. Nice little twist here. Yes. Woo! A few more. Yeah. Good job, everyone. Now just pull the ears down. Open your mouth. Let's fix that connective tissue from all the gunk. Excellent job. Give me 5. Your post-COVID symptoms should be a little bit better now. Do it every day and you'll be like, heck yeah. Add the foot massage and you'll be like, heck yeah. I'm going to go see if my special guest wants to say something. Come out here. She want to say hi to my class. Say hi to everyone. All right, special guest is coming. While she comes, let's go ahead and bow out, thanking all the lineage holders, 谢谢上师, and all the teachers, 谢谢老师. We fill ourselves with gratitude and compassion and spread this out to the whole entire world. Hi. Oh, that's a good stretch. She came right towards the computer, saying, hi, everyone. Thank you for stretching your lungs and your heart. We love you so much. And we hope you have the best Wednesday ever. And that you feel relaxed and de-stressed. You're naked, tiger. But YouTube doesn't mind. We're just gonna purr. We're just gonna purr till the end of class. Thank you again to my Patreons who are making this possible with your monthly donations. And to everyone who donates. Helps Tiger eat, right, baby? Speaking of which, let's go get her some food. Love you guys. See you see you Monday or next Wednesday or both. And see you live Saturday at Golden Drops Cafe. And if I get 500 subscribers before then, I'm going to go live with a Sunday night live. Well, that would be after Saturday, but you know what I'm talking about. Please share this video. Please like it. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And please comment below and hit the bell button so you know when I'm teaching my next class or doing a live reading or doing a live performance or being live at all or releasing any video. Stay true to you.